have a party. Okay. Here is a party. All right, the high frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. This is electronic harassment, second floor hideout, signed contract with the Martinez family. This is state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. And you can see clearly the individuals at 5130 are still having a party. That's right, you can see the lights on. And we have homeowner Martinez right here. Paboka, standing by a catfish. And the other employee at 5130, where that party seems to be going on with the lights on. And the female, 5130, first floor. And her husband is parked right next to the fire hydrant once again. How about that? To serve and protect organized crime. No ticket, parking overnight, and changing vehicles periodically to avoid our surveillance. So, obviously, they're being protected by town of Cicero officials and law enforcement. Open for business. That's the vehicle right there. To serve and protect organized crime. No ticket. Well protected by town of Cicero officials and law enforcement. That's the first floor right there. By 130. By 130. Parking right next to the fire hydrant. That is a public safety. Organized crime family employee. First floor. And they're having a party in the second floor. And that's the spouse of the, see? That's the spouse, the wife, red vehicle, 5130, and that's the husband, right there. Okay, I continue to be attacked electronically. There's the first, from the second floor, 5135, electronically. And that's where homeowner Martinez's son lives at with the black Mustang. Right there. Okay, electronic harassment, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. Every single day, this individual is parking, endangering the community's safety by blocking the fire hydrant. Intentions are very clear. Look at the distance. This is organized crime. To serve and protect organized crime. There you go. If you guys want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Posted date January 8th, 2025. Internal Revenue Services, 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. The lights have turned on and off. There's activity at 5130. So they were just notified that they're not concerned about Thomas Cicero officials giving them a ticket. That's for sure. They went back to sleep. See that how that works? All right, that's what's going on. Every single day, grant a special permission, no ticket, and they are working around the clock, attacking my brain. 2003 year and present, 2026, January 18th, Sunday morning. This is organized crime attempt to stop our surveillance. There you go. That's what's going on. And of course, our continuous surveillance of children being involved as far as the mailbox exchange. Okay, that's what we got so far. Posted date, January 8th, 2025, last year, tax evasion. Just inquire the status date. Nella Greco's the main proprietor. The first floor remains vacant. And of course, Thomas Cicero officials continue working on a harassment case against me. And the electronic harassment is one of their main secret weapons to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, surprise advantage once I approach the window or go outside. There was no police officers, but that seems to be the plan for the continuous parking next to the fire hydrant, other than special permission granted by Thomas Cicero officials. There we go. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Get involved, guys. 2026. I am excited. That's right. A full year of surveillance, and there's nothing, kaput, forget about it, this criminal organization can do to stop our surveillance. You guys are witnessing firsthand how they're panicking simply by attacking my brain. That is a sure sign that they need some type of alibi. And the alibi, of course, the police officers are out there waiting for me. But I must respond. Provoke confrontation or create family conflict. There we go. The instructions are being given by Nella Greco right from next door. See that? Signed contract with the Martinez family. And they're working alongside Thomas Cicero officials and law enforcement. Okay? Alright, that's what we got so far. And we're going to continue uploading, and we're getting ready for another day of surveillance. 4:13 a.m. Sunday, January 18th, 2026. That's pretty much it. Let's see if we see any more activity. All right, the lights are back on the bedroom of 5130. So it looks like they're going to be waking up extra early today for some reason. to avoid our surveillance. That seems to be the tactic. They're waking up extra. Now they just turned off the lights again. And it seems like they're watching TV. It looks like they're watching TV. Okay, so obviously this is an all-nighter. And well protected by Tennessee officials and law enforcement. Remember now, this is one of the main reasons why the Morton High School student was not protected from being shot. This is one of the main reasons because Tennessee officials are more concerned with opening a case against me for providing a public service and recording in public view than to serve and protect Morton High School students. Just watch the videos and you can see for yourself how they're just circling around, attacking my psyche. Each time I approach the window, they're right there parked in front. See that? That's called the game of manipulation. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. This individual is constantly changing vehicles to avoid our surveillance and parking at a far distance so he can place the white envelopes and narcotics behind the passenger side seat, go back inside, and then all he has to do is get back inside the vehicle and drive. And the dollar store owner is usually his first customer waiting inside the store. All right, this is the individual right here and the fire hydrant. And please do your part and get involved. 5132 is the main headquarters of organized crime. Remember, they panicked upon notification of bleeding of my brain by University of Illinois, MRI, and CAT scan. And from long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. This is brain aneurysm, and this is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. All right, that's what's going on so far, guys. Get involved, and obviously, this criminal organization is well protected by Tennessee officials and law enforcement. This area is a designated zone for criminal activity. And you can clearly see that firsthand. That is well protected. See that? No ticket. And we got a close-up view. And that's it. The only reason this individual continually is always changing his vehicles, he might know someone at a dealer. And these are vehicles that are being worked on, tested, and obviously that's to his advantage because he's always changing vehicles and parking away from camera view to avoid our surveillance. That's his wife right there, 5130. None of these people work, but obviously the narcotics is a real big equation. But it's more than just narcotics. It's state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. You need someone, a fall guy like me, to be able to withstand the electronic harassment. This is how this is their secret weapon to manipulate victims to respond. And of course, the consequences are very severe under that scare. That's a whole different scenario. Other than that, we look forward to another day. And it looks like they're getting ready as well. We appreciate your support. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, at 5132. The first floor remains vacant, and these individuals continue to be protected by Tennessee officials and law enforcement. That's the truck that's usually serving customers at an indoor recreational facility such as golf course. We caught this individual a whole bunch of times already. This female is always serving customers over the bridge on Laramie. And, of course, child endangerment. Please contact Child Protective Services. And you guys are witnessing 5130, no address identification, to avoid self-incrimination of the mailbox exchange. And before and after evidence of fire, no investigation, cover up by paramedics, fire department, and law enforcement. And, of course, Tennessee officials. Open for business. A lot of employees, expansion in the workforce. And of course, that's the reason we have Homeowner Martinez's son right there. Black Mustang. And we have earlier footage of Homeowner Martinez's wife parking a green vehicle here. Can't really... there's a green vehicle parked somewhere here. I believe that's there. That's that one right there. That belongs to Pilsen Village. But that's pretty much it. And they're not in a hurry to move that vehicle from there. See that? And of course, Board of Education District 89 employees are involved as well. Because simply by turning the other way and not reporting this and accepting organized crime, blocking public safety. See that? So Board of Education District 99 employees are involved in criminal activity as well. And it's called making sure there's no loose ends. See that? And that's the reason for the mob plan hits with second character witnesses among her co-workers. Okay? That's pretty much it. We are moving on. I guess this vehicle was instructed to park, trying to create some type of bright light harassment, same time frame as I was recording. So there is activity of the area, and obviously everyone is instructed to park a certain way and respond. All right, we have activity right here. Let's see what's going on. Uber Eats, community gang stalking in the background. We are waiting. This is very early Sunday morning. That must have been a heavy box. And I think she got more. Yep, there's more. Uh, 5132, 5132. I believe that's Amazon. Community gang stalking in the background. And she closed the gate. That's good service right there. See that? That's good service. All right, we're moving on for that, guys. 4:23 a.m., January 18th, 2026, Sunday morning. And I'm not sure what's going to happen here. It looks like they're getting ready. 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. And once again, the individual is not in a hurry to move his vehicle. See that? He's not concerned at all. See that? Well protected by Tennessee officials and law enforcement, a public safety issue. See that? Every single day. Every single day. Okay. And the instructions and attacks continue from right next door, 5135, working alongside Nello Greco and his family members, and of course, law enforcement and Tennessee officials. Intentions are very clear. 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 604. Electronic harassment to manipulate the victims to respond. There you go. I guess that's it. We're going to continue uploading videos, and we're getting ready for another day, guys. Don't forget, get involved in Internal Revenue Services. Post the date, January 8th, 2025, last year. This is the individual, along with his nephew, Anthony J. Loader. As far as the murder plot, electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. Okay? That's what we got so far. The pressure's on. The pressure is on. And that's pretty much it. Another day of surveillance is upon us.